So, I'm all the way over here. Hello. And I'm going to do this fairly quick because my entire camera memory is filled up with about 200 pictures of my niece going Easter egg hunting. Oh boy, Easter was fun. Filled with hospital visits and almost puking. Yeah. My friend is a superhero, long story short. But today, I'm here to talk about 5 reasons why I hate 5 feet apart. Because everyone was doing 13 reasons why they hate 13 reasons why. And I was like, we're going to keep the number thing going. Here's 5 reasons why I hate 5 feet apart. Number 1, the tragic beauty. I call it tragic beauty from the term tragically beautiful, which I initially heard in the musical Wicked, when Madame Morrible, who is the headmistress of Shiz University, is talking to Nessa Rose, who is in a wheelchair due to a deformity that she had when she was born, that makes her tragically beautiful. Like, she has a beautiful face, but, it's tragic that she's in a wheelchair, and, oh, and how tragically beautiful you are. And then she turns to her sister Elphaba, who is green, and is the Wicked Witch of the West. If you have no idea what Wicked is about, then you're like, what? But she turns to her, and Elphaba says, I'm Elphaba, I'm beautifully tragic. And ever since then, I viewed the term tragically beautiful to describe a story when someone that has some sort of disability is like, everything about them, like, I don't know, they make their disability or their illness or whatever medical circumstance they have almost to look beautiful. And I say this kind of because it sort of groups together when stories either romanticize or glamorize whatever medical condition they have. I see this in Me Before You, The Fault in Our Stars, Everything, Everything, and 5 Feet Apart, where the protagonist that has a medical condition is tragically beautiful. And, oh, they make life, like, like they inspire you to make life so much more worth living because, they're so much more mature, and it's just this sort of that air of, like, they're gonna be inspiration born. I also see that in Wonder. I should clarify, I haven't seen or read Wonder. I would like to, but from what I've heard, the whole thing is about him being tragically beautiful. Even though he has a facial deformity, it's just he gets all of these awards and just basically for being disabled. And again, I could be completely wrong about this, but that's just from what I've heard. Let's turn on some lights, shall we? Okay, reason number 2. Barb is the best character, and also the worst character. And you can't tell me otherwise. Because Barb is the only voice of reason in here, and it's almost played as if she was originally written to be the bad guy, and then they were like, well, she's kind of right, so we have to, like, oh, we're gonna make it to where, like, everyone on Stella's YouTube channel loves her, and that's her only thing. Like, other than that, it was like, oh no, Barb, how dare you try to keep me from my boyfriend that could potentially kill me? How dare you, Barb? And it's like, no, she's trying to keep you idiots alive. Stop hating her. Like, she just felt like a really weird character because it's like, I agreed with her on everything. Also, how did you idiots think you were going to get away with having a complete feast of lobster? Like, what? How did you think you were going to get away with that? What in your right mind? I'm just so stupid, and they're like, oh no, Barb, how dare you? We're just trying to have some fun. No, you idiot, she's trying to keep you alive. Stop trying to resist her. Skype like everyone else. Long distance people do it all the time, and they can't visit each other for like most of the year. I'm in a long distance relationship. Use Skype. Use Discord. Oh my god, it's not that hard. I mean, I know, like, I can imagine the struggle that it must be to never be able to hold your loved one. But if they loved you, they would not want you to risk your life just to hold their hand or to kiss them. Seriously, there are ways of doing stuff. Like, there's ways to get around it. Y'all are just idiots. Number 3, the melodrama. This is a big spoiler. Reasons 3 to 5 are big spoilers. I'll see if I can leave a timestamp in the description on when to skip ahead to, if you don't want to, like, know the spoilers yet. But the melodrama, specifically the night of Will's birthday. You have, this great dinner, and then, oh no, Barb interrupts it, and then, oh no, you're getting transferred, which you should, because, like, you two are being risky, dumb turds, and you need to be separated for your own good. Oh my gosh, like, I'm so shocked that, like, they're not like, oh, well, she does have a point. No, she has every reason to separate y'all. So it's like, you have, oh no, the birthday dinner got crashed. Oh no, Will's being put into isolation. And then, oh no, that same night, Poe dies right as he gets back with his boyfriend, and he's about to visit his mother in Colombia. And it's like, oh no, his boyfriend. Oh no, his mom. And then, oh no, Will hugs you accidentally. And then, oh no, Stella has a complete panic attack. And then, doesn't she, like, throw down, like, her dead sister's paintings? I can't remember if she does. But then, oh no, Poe's truffles are all over the floor. And it's just one thing on top of another. And then someone pointed out in a later scene that when Stella kisses Will, she passes out on the ice and Will has to give her CPR, which means, oh yeah, she definitely has Besapacia if she didn't get it from that hug. And it's just so much stuff. And it's like, it's one thing on top of another, and it's just... Here's number 4. Killing your gays. I am gay. Every gay knows that in works of fiction, if there's a gay character, and the entire story is not around them being gay and coming out, like, take The Prom, for example. All I can think of is musicals right now. The Prom, Fun Home, everybody's talking about Jamie. If the entire story is not revolving around them being gay, like in The Prom, it's about one girl wanting to take her girlfriend to prom. In Fun Home, it's about her and her dad being gay. Oh, wait, a gay does die in Fun Home, but that one's based on a true story, so we can ignore that. And everybody's talking about Jamie. It's about Jamie wanting to do drag. If the entire story is not revolving around gay acceptance, and especially if the gay character is a minor character, there is so likely of a chance that that character is going to die. So not only did you kill off the gay character, you also killed off the only confirmed character of color. I know in the movie that Barb is African American, but I don't think it said that in the book. But it was confirmed that Poe was Colombian. So not only did you kill off the gay character, which is just so stereotypical, and the only character of color, on top of that, it was so obvious. Like, was I the only one that was completely expecting it? I'm like, okay, you have a story about like a couple of kids with cystic fibrosis. One of them is going to die. And considering the way they wrote it was that it switched between Stella's point of view and Will's point of view, I was like, who's the only other person with cystic fibrosis? Poe. He's gonna die. Oh, he's gay? Oh, big shocker. And finally, reason number 5. Stella does not deserve those lungs. And I got so mad, like, I literally rage quit on this book because of how much I hated Stella. Because it's like, your friend just died, so what are you gonna do? You were literally going to sneak out of the hospital with your boyfriend, who you've been dating for 4 days. And while you were out of the hospital, you get a text from your nurse asking where you are because your new lungs have just come in and you are having surgery in 3 hours. And you decide, I don't want my new lungs. I am going to instead kiss my boyfriend who has a deadly bacteria that is going to literally kill me. Because I'd rather die kissing him than live not being able to kiss him. And it's like, you are 17. You have been dating for 4 days. You are teenagers. Tell me, any adult that thought this was a good book and that thought that that was a rational decision, would you have killed yourself for your teenage boy toy? Think about it. Like, and this is coming from someone that got engaged my freshman year, thinking that the guy I was with, I was going to spend eternity with forever. We are now both gay. Like, I am 100% sure that he would agree with me. Hi, Blake, by the way. I am 100% sure that he would agree with me that that is a stupid decision. And I was literally thinking, you know what, Stella? You don't deserve those lungs. You don't deserve those lungs if you were just going to throw them away for a guy. Like, just, ugh. It's so frustrating. And then on top of that, your best friend just died and you were going to throw away your life for a boy. You are spitting on his grave, Stella! Oh my god. I was disgusted by this book. I call this trope of, like, you know, doing something very dangerous and screwing all medical and physical limitations you have for a guy or a girl. I call that the risk everything for love trope, which is from one of the taglines, or just sort of, it was a line from the ad for the movie Everything Everything. Risk everything for love. And as someone with a chronic illness, right now, thinking about my girlfriend, if it came between living and never being able to touch her again, I actually thought about it and I was like, no, I would put myself first, because I know that she would not want me to essentially end my life just to touch her. But then the more I thought about it, I thought, well, actually that would be hell. And I was like, well, maybe Stella was right, but no. I am an adult. Some people may argue against that, but I'm 20 years old, I am legally an adult. And I have been with my girlfriend for 2 years. Almost 2.5. And I love her with all my heart. But Stella's a teenager. And she has only known this man, this boy, for 2 weeks. And she's only been dating him for 4 days. And she decides she's going to throw her whole life away. That is disgusting. Same within Everything Everything. When the main character decides, oh, I'm going to risk dying and going outside so that way I can run away with my boyfriend to go to Hawaii. And the author thought, oh, that's an appropriate situation. And she thought, well, how do I end this and not have her die? oh, we'll just make it to where the mom actually is Munchausen by proxy, and she was never sick to begin with, so that way she can end up with her boyfriend, and it'll end up happily ever after. I'm tired of authors thinking that it's okay to put in books where a character has a physical condition or a medical condition that limits them. I'm tired of authors saying that it is. I'm tired of authors saying that it is better to kill yourself for love than to live. Me before you, everything, and 5 feet apart. Y'all can go screw yourselves. Anyway, those are my 5 reasons why I hate 5 feet apart. It's starting to rain, so I'm going to go. And I hope you have a great day. And I hope that you live for yourself and not for your teenage boy toy. Have a great day.